Look at yourself in the mirror. Not the person you show to others, not the person you post on social media. Look at the real you, the one who knows how many times he promised himself, "I will change," and then didn't. The one who made plans at night full of hope and broke them the next day. There is a man inside you who does not want you to grow. He wants you to feel comfortable. He wants life to be easy. He wants you to stay the same. He wants today to feel safe, even if tomorrow becomes worse. This man is not loud. He does not shout at you. He does not fight with you. He waits. He waits when your alarm rings and you feel tired. He waits when you feel bored. He waits when you feel stressed and want to escape. And at the right moment, he takes control. He says things like, "Rest today, start tomorrow, you deserve a break." His voice sounds kind. His advice feels reasonable. That is why he is dangerous. This weak man inside has destroyed more dreams than failure ever did. Not by stopping you, but by delaying you. Little by little, day by day. And the sad truth is, most men never realize they are living under his control. They blame bad luck, they blame people, they blame situations, but they never look inside. They never see that the real problem has been with them all along. This is the man you must face, because until you defeat him, nothing in your life will truly change. Chapter 1. How Weakness is Born. Weakness is not born overnight. It is built slowly. One skipped alarm, one avoided responsibility, one excuse repeated often enough to feel true. Modern men are not weak because they lack strength. They are weak because they never trained it. Ancient India understood this danger. That is why boys were trained before comfort touched them, before pleasure distracted them, before ego took control. They believed something brutal but true. A man who is not disciplined by himself will be disciplined by life. Look around. Stress, anxiety, anger, restlessness. These are not emotions. They are symptoms of a man who has lost command over himself. And command is not regained through motivation. It is regained through fire. Chapter 2. The Ancient Weapons. Before we go further, understand this clearly. What you are about to hear is not philosophy, it is not religion, and it is not outdated tradition. Tapasya, Mauna, Brahmacharya, Pranayama. These were not created for monks. They were created to kill weakness in men. Ancient India did not try to motivate men. It forged them. These practices were weapons designed to attack the weak man inside you at his roots. His love for comfort, his addiction to pleasure, his fear of silence, his lack of control. Each practice removes one escape route. Each one takes something the weak man depends on: comfort, noise, impulse, excuses. I will explain these practices not as rituals, but as tools. Tools to beat the weak man. Tools to starve him. Tools to make him irrelevant. Chapter 3. Tapasya, Entering the Fire. There is an old Indian belief: nothing pure is created without heat. Gold is refined by fire, steel is forged by fire, and men are shaped by fire. Tapasya is that fire. Not punishment, not suffering for ego, but chosen hardship. There is a story of a young man who wanted power. He went to a teacher and asked, "How do I become unstoppable?" The teacher pointed to the rising sun and said, "Meet me there tomorrow." The next day, before dawn, the young man arrived, cold, sleepy, uncomfortable. The teacher smiled. That smile meant one thing:
The weak man inside you just lost his first battle. Tapasya begins when you don't feel like doing something, and you do it anyway. The weak man survives on emotion. Strong men survive on structure. Wake early. Move your body when it resists. Work when your mind complains. Every time you choose effort, the weak man inside you feels threatened. That is why he fights back. Chapter 4. The voice that begs you to stop. Here is a truth no one tells you. The weak man will scream when he is about to die. He will say, "You're doing too much. This is unhealthy. You deserve rest." But notice something carefully. He never speaks when you're wasting time. He never complains when you are distracted. He never complains when you are escaping reality. He only appears when growth begins. Pain is not the enemy. Comfort addiction is. The ancient Indians didn't ask, "How do I feel today?" They asked, "What must be done today?" And they did it even when every part of them resisted. That resistance is the weak man choking. Do not save him.
Chapter 5. Mauna, the day silence broke a man. A warrior once went into the forest to meet a sage. He wanted mental strength. The sage did not speak for days. The warrior grew angry, restless, insulted. On the 7th day, the sage finally said, "Your enemy speaks more than you listen." And then silence again. Silence is terrifying because it removes distraction, it removes escape, it removes lies. When you sit in silence, your thoughts become loud. Regret, fear, shame, unfinished dreams. The weak man depends on noise to survive. Silence exposes him. Sit alone with no stimulation, and you will feel the urge to escape. That urge is weakness begging to survive. Do not move. Sit. Observe. Silence is the graveyard of weak thoughts. Chapter 6. Brahmacharya, where power is stored. Ancient warriors did not waste energy. They respected it because they knew something modern men ignore. Energy is finite. Every unnecessary indulgence drains strength. Every impulse obeyed weakens command. Brahmacharya is not denial, it is direction. The weak man seeks pleasure to avoid emptiness. The strong man builds capacity to fill it. When energy is preserved, focus sharpens. When focus sharpens, discipline becomes natural. When discipline becomes natural, weakness has nowhere to hide. Ask yourself honestly, where is your energy going? The answer will make you uncomfortable. That discomfort is truth. Chapter 7. Pranayama. Calm is power. There is a moment when a man either reacts or responds. That moment is decided by breath. Fast breath feeds panic. Shallow breath feeds fear. Slow breath feeds control. Ancient warriors trained breath before battle because breath decides destiny. When pressure comes, and it will, the weak man panics. The strong man breathes. Control breath, control mind, control action. This is not philosophy, this is biology. And the weak man hates biology because it removes excuses. Chapter 8. Dharma. No more negotiation. There comes a point in every man's life where negotiation must end. No more tomorrow. No more one last time. No more I'll start when ready. Ancient men lived by dharma, duty without drama. They decided once and lived it daily. Choose one discipline, one, and make it sacred, not negotiable, not emotional, not optional. Weak men need motivation, strong men need systems, and systems crush weakness quietly. End the day the weak man died. One day you will wake up and the inner noise will be gone. No argument, no resistance, no begging, just clarity. You will realize you are no longer fighting yourself. You are leading yourself. The weak man inside you will not die dramatically. He will fade from lack of attention, from lack of indulgence, from lack of mercy. And when he is gone, you will finally understand. Discipline is not restriction, it is freedom. Be honest with yourself. Is the weak man still controlling you, or did he lose something today? Comment "still fighting" or "taking control." Thank you for staying till the end. If this video made you think, made you uncomfortable, or made you question yourself, then it did its job. Subscribe to the channel, not for entertainment, but for the work.